What's the most wholesome experience you've had with a stranger? A couple summers ago, I was at a baseball game with some friends. Minor league, local team, warm night. The kind of evening where the smell of popcorn and cheap hot dogs drifts through the stands, and everyone's a little sunburned and happy. We had pretty good seats, lower deck, and I was parked in the designated wheelchair area along the aisle. We got there early, so I had time to settle in. I'm used to the usual looks. People notice the wheelchair, glance away. Some stare, some are polite. It's whatever. I've been paralyzed from the waist down since college, so it's not new to me. About halfway through the second inning, I noticed this little girl walking down the aisle with her mom, maybe 5 or 6 years old. She was wearing a pink cap with the team logo and had one of those mini foam fingers clutched in her hand. She glanced at me once, then again, slowing down a little. Her mom was talking to someone behind her and didn't notice at first. Then the little girl just walked right up to me, no hesitation. She looked me straight in the eye, grinned, and without a word, climbed up into my lap like it was the most normal thing in the world. Her mom gasped and rushed over immediately, saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry!" over and over. I raised my hands and told her it was okay. The girl wasn't hurting me, and honestly, I could tell right away something was a little different about her. The way she moved, how she didn't speak, how comfortable she was. There was something innocent and familiar in it. The mom crouched down next to us, kind of flustered, and said, "I think she misses her grandpa. He passed a few months ago. He used a wheelchair too." That hit me in the chest. I looked down at the little girl. She was leaning back against me, totally at ease, looking around the stadium like she'd done this 100 times. Like we were just two people enjoying the game together. I looked at her mom and said, "It's really fine. She's welcome to sit with me for a little while." The mom hesitated, nodded, and took a seat on the steps nearby. I didn't mind. I figured the kid would get bored quickly, but she didn't. She reached forward and tapped the controls on my chair. Not hard, just curious. I asked her if she wanted to go for a little ride. She didn't answer, just clapped. So I started rolling us slowly up and down the little section near our seats. Just a few feet forward, then back. We weren't in anyone's way. She started giggling. This pure, belly-deep laugh that got the attention of a few nearby fans. Nobody seemed to mind. A guy a few rows up smiled and gave us a thumbs up. My friends were watching too. All kind of quiet, just taking it in. After a few minutes of our slow cruise, the girl leaned her head against my arm. Then, as quickly as she'd climbed into my lap, she scooted off and walked back over to her mom, who pulled her into a hug. Her mom mouthed "thank you" at me and stayed near us for a few more innings, the girl now sitting cross-legged beside her on the concrete steps, occasionally looking over at me and smiling. When they got up to leave in the sixth, the girl waved at me, a big whole arm wave. I waved back. Her mom stopped for a second before heading up the steps and said, "He would have really loved this. Thank you." I just nodded. I didn't really know what to say. It was a small moment, no grand gestures, no lessons, just a little girl who saw something familiar in me and wanted to feel close to someone she missed. I think about that a lot. Still don't know her name. Doesn't matter.